Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. I have an awesome video for you today. We are going to be talking about the reason why we have such a huge sell-off in the electric vehicle stocks. It's been a bearish day. A lot of red in the market. I am feeling it. I am bleeding money right now. But we are going to be talking about the future. We have great potentials in these stocks, as I do think that the future looks very bright for the electric vehicle stocks. We will be talking about this and more. Before we get down into it and get started, give me that big thumbs up. Keep me alive on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Hit all to get my latest uploaded videos. In addition to this, right now I am giving the best promotions right now using my link down below. Open an account to Moomoo using my link. If you put in $100, that will guarantee you a free Lucid stock right now. In addition to this, Moomoo will give you up to 5 free additional stocks, each valued up to $3,500. Get a chance to get some free stocks right now. We are bleeding red. We are losing a lot of money. Get some free stocks right now. I do have that promotion for you down below. Now, without further ado, I just did want to update you. I am going through a lot right now with my family. My mom is in the hospital and she does have cancer. We are definitely struggling. But that being said, I did want to make a video and talk to you about the electric vehicle stocks as we've had a huge downward sell-off. But the reason what is going on right now, of course, we are having the major downward pressure on the stock market as a whole. We just had the Fed just go out there and tell us that they will be increasing interest rates to fight inflation. We know that for sure it will be coming in March. They are going to be throwing ice cold water on the stock market. It is starting to cool off. It is starting to have downward pressure. You're seeing this in all the electric stocks. All stocks pretty much are down right now, especially tech stocks. But right now, EV stocks have made a huge drop today. The reason why is because of Tesla. A lot of electric vehicles are following suit. Now, you might ask, why is the Tesla stock falling today? Just yesterday, they had earnings reports that came out and meant and exceeded every expectation. But why is the stock down? Why are we having such huge news? Let me just tell you, first of all, how the earnings report for Tesla went yesterday. I do have some recordings here. Revenue, fourth quarter revenue jumped 71% year over year for Tesla. They did make about $16 billion. Their gross margin actually increased by 6.5%. It went all the way up to 30.6%. They are making a lot of money in their margins, which is huge. Great benefit for this company. They have actually tripled their net income to $2.88 billion, and they have beat the adjusted earnings that were a lot better than expected. So you might ask, why is Tesla stock down? Well, because a lot of people, a lot of investors, especially companies, are focusing on the negative parts of their earnings report. What is that negative earnings report? Several things. Tesla did say that they have a lot of problems with supply chain issues. They are going to be having and continue to have for this year, 2022, supply chain issues. The company did go on to say that it will continue throughout this year and could affect next year, which will affect their production numbers for this year. Now, worst of all, they are saying that they are not making any new production products this year. This year, they were supposed to come out with the Cybertruck, and it is now delayed by the year 2023. But right now, Tesla has put a pause on the Cybertruck. In addition to this, the semi-commercial truck that Tesla was going to be coming out this year, again, it is put on hold. So a lot of things, a lot of downward negative comments we are taking from these reports. They are bringing this stock down. And I do think that a lot of the EV stocks are following in its footsteps. Just to show you here, the Tesla stock just today alone went at the beginning of the market at $933, and it dropped all the way down more than 11.8%, down to a low of $823. And after hours, it is still continuing to drop, but this is putting a huge downward pressure on a lot of the electric vehicle stocks. As we have seen, Look at, and let me just show you, actually, let's stay with Tesla. In the past 5 days, we have seen this stock still down 16.8%. We did see just in the past 1 week, we did dip as low as $861. Now, we did have some nice upward pressure leading up to the earnings report. So we did actually gain quite a bit. We gained about 12%, 12.6%. The earnings report, again, were stellar. They were beyond expectations. But again, the investors are focusing on the bad news of the report, and that is continued chip shortages, supply chain issues, no new models from Tesla coming out. This is definitely putting a big dampener on Tesla. In addition to this, Tesla was supposed to come out with a very economical 25,000 vehicle in China this year. Again, that has been delayed. We're not sure when this will be starting up, but again, this did cause a lot of downward pressure on Tesla stock, as it is putting a lot of downward pressure on all the EV stocks, as the supply chain will be across the board on all electric vehicles moving forward. Am I worried about this? I am not, because I am invested in electric vehicles for the future. Tesla, Lucid, and NIO are my top 3 holdings of electric vehicle stocks. By far the highest margin that I do have in this. I'm bleeding money right now, as a lot of you are if you are in electric vehicle stocks. But remember, we are in these stocks long term. These stocks are at the very beginning of the electric revolution. EV vehicles will be the future. Wait and give this some time. We will rebound and make a lot more money. But right now, definitely a lot of downward pressure. If you do not have any money to put into this stock, as these do offer very nice buying opportunities, just hold, put 10 toes down, stay firm, and keep grounded, and don't make any sales, again, in my own opinion. I did just want to show you that this did affect the Tesla stock and all stocks as well. Just looking at the Lucid stock went down an enormous amount, 14%. Just today alone, we did start off the day at about $34, but we went down. We are now in the 20s. We are at $28.70, down 14% just in that one day. Looking back in the past 5 days, we are down 26.5% in the past 5 days. We were trading at about that $38, $39, $38 was our base. We are now testing a new base. We are actually at a point where we were when the production of the vehicle started back in October. But let me just show you, in the past 1 month, we are down 22%. Again, the highest that we have reached is about $45 in the past 1 month. But let me show you back in the past 6 months, back around October 30th is when production was announced. We were on October 7th, right before that, at $27. Again, we are at that beginning phase. Again, we will have a lot of volatility with the electric vehicle stocks, but in my opinion, that we have a lot of upward movement, a lot of upward potentials. These prizes are a steal of a deal if you have money, if you have the ability to buy this huge downward pressure. I personally am going to try to buy, as these are great prices. It's definitely stressful if you are looking at this and your money is just dropping and dropping and we don't know where the bottom is. However, remember, we are invested in these stocks long term. These are long-term plays for 5 years, 10 years. We'll definitely have multi-baggers as these stocks have huge, huge potentials into the future. Again, remember, electric vehicles are going to be the future, and these companies are going to be doing very, very well. Let's look at Rivian. Rivian just went down today 10.5%. We did start off with Rivian about $62, went down all the way up, down below $54, 10.5% decrease. Past 5 days, almost 16% down with Rivian. In the past 1 month, 47, almost 50% down with Rivian. But let's look at its highest point its highest point. Remember, some people actually bought this stock at $172. Boy, if you bought that high, you are down 65% on this stock. Again, since November 16th was its high. Now, for those of you that did buy this stock high or any of these stocks at its highest point, you are probably down quite a bit. I know it's very stressful. It's very gut turning. You're probably having a lot of anxiety. But again, don't sell at a loss. These stocks will come up. These are great companies. Right now, we are having a huge downward pressure in the stock market with inflation. COVID's around, but these will rebound. We will have some very nice green days moving forward. Now, it might take some months. It might take some months to get all this back. Hopefully, it will take weeks, but we'll definitely have to see and keep monitoring this. But this does give it very nice buying opportunities if you can dollar cost average at these points and buy these huge discounts in the stocks. Right now, it is very scary in the market, but remember, a good investor buys into the fear. When the stocks are beaten down, when they're red, when nobody wants them, everybody's selling them, you're scared, you want to get out of the stock because you're losing so much money. This is the best time to buy these stocks as they are dirt cheap and they have huge upward potential moving from now. So again, I hope you like this video. I hope you learned something new, but have faith in these stocks as they have great potential for the future. But we will definitely have those bumpy roads. This is a huge bump in the road, especially with all the shortages, chip shortages, supply chain issues. Now you put in the bad economy, you put in COVID is starting to ramp up again. Huge downward pressures, but again, these are just temporary. They are not permanent. We will see greener days ahead. But I hope you like this video. I hope that you learned something new. If you did, give me that big thumbs up. Keep me alive on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this page with others so we can share this page around with the community. And if you haven't already, take advantage of that free stock, getting that free Lucid stock using my Moomoo account down below. Open that account. If you have to put in that $100 in order to get that free Lucid stock. But in addition to this, Moomoo will also give you up to 5 free stocks, each valued up to $3,500, depending on how much money you put into that account. In addition to this, I also have Webull down below, giving you some free stocks if you are a non-US viewer, because Moomoo right now is only in the US market and in Australia, but we are starting to branch out into other areas that will be happening very soon. Also, if you are into cryptocurrency, I do have my cryptocurrency links down below that can earn you some free cryptocurrency. But thank you again for all your support, and especially with my family. I hope that you understand I haven't been making too many videos just because I've had a lot of problems, especially with my mom going through cancer. She's battling. She's keeping very strong, but she is very weak. She's having to have blood transfusions, and it's definitely putting a toll on me and my family. But again, thank you so much for everybody's support and everybody's prayers. I greatly appreciate that. But Mom, if you're watching, I love you, and I'm always going to be there for you. But to everybody else, have a wonderful day. It's almost the weekend. Try not to stress. Don't get so excited and so fearful about this. These are buying opportunities because they will increase your money. But again, thank you again for supporting the channel, and I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. Thank you.